Welcome to Golden Software's video training for Voxler 3. Voxler is Golden Software's 3D data visualization program. Voxler can create many different 3D map types such as isosurfaces, height fields, vol renders, contour maps, and well renders. In this demonstration, I will cover creating and editing isosurface maps. Isosurfaces are three-dimensional shaded renderings from lattice files. The isosurface displays a constant value surface for a component and separates regions less than the selected ISO value from regions greater than the selected ISO value. Click File Import and select the gold concentration.dat file located in the Voxler samples directory and click Open. The default settings are appropriate for loading the data, so click OK in both the data import options and the selected data columns dialogues. Click on the data file, then click Network Computational Gridder. Click on the Gridder module and in the Properties window, click the Begin Gridding button. When the gridding is complete, choose Network, Graphics Output, Isosurface. To change the properties of the isosurface, click on it in the Network Manager to select it. All of the properties are shown in the Property Manager. The Input option shows the module name that is connected to the isosurface. The ISO value is the component value that the surface is showing. The generated surface separates data less than this value from data greater than this value. To change the value, click on the dragger and drag the bar to the left or right. For a specific value, highlight the existing value and type a new one, then press Enter. The Compute Volume option allows you to calculate the volume greater or less than the ISO value listed above. The Draw Style changes how the isosurface is drawn. Shaded creates a shaded surface composed of small triangles. Lines creates the isosurface with only lines connecting surface triangle vertices. Point plots a single point at each of the triangle vertices. The normal isosurface is shown with the Draw Style set to Shaded. The Side to Draw changes the portion of the surface that is drawn. The face is relative to the camera position, so Front displays only the front portion of the surface. Back displays only the back portion of the surface. Front and back displays both the front and back of the surface. The Color Method option changes the method of coloring that is used for the isosurface. When the color method is set to fixed, the color option is available and sets the color of the isosurface regardless of the ISO value. To change the color, click the existing 50% black color box next to Color. Select a new color and the isosurface is automatically updated. To set a custom color, click the Other box at the bottom of the drop-down. Select the desired color and click OK to make the change to the isosurface. If you are showing multiple isosurfaces with different values, using the By ISO Value option with the same color definition will allow the colors to be represented by a single legend. When the color method is set to By ISO Value, the Color Map option is available. The Color Map allows you to map each value to a specific color. You can use one of the predefined color maps by clicking the grayscale color bar and choosing another color from the drop-down list. You can define additional color maps or change the properties of the currently selected color map by clicking the ellipses button to the right of the color scale bar. This opens the color map editor, which will be discussed in a future video. The Material section contains options to change the surface appearance of the isosurface. Click the plus sign next to Material to display the material options. The specular color is the color that is added to the specular highlights. The specular highlights are the locations on the isosurface where the directional light hits and bounces off the surface. To change the color, click on the existing white color box. A drop-down box appears. Select a new color and the isosurface will automatically update. The specular intensity option controls how much directional light shines and reflects on the surface. Increasing the specular intensity results in strong shadow effects and more pronounced shiny or glare spots. Decreasing the specular intensity results in a dull surface. To change the specular intensity value, click and drag the slider to a new value or highlight the existing value and type a new one. Values can range from 0 to 1. The shininess option controls how shiny the surface is. Large values display smaller and brighter, more focused highlights. Smaller values display less focused, larger highlights. To change the shininess value, click and drag the slider to a new value or highlight the existing value and type in a new value from 0 to 1. The opacity option controls the opacity or transparency of the isosurface. The larger the value, the more opaque the isosurface is. A value of 1 is fully opaque and a value of 0 is fully transparent. To change the opacity value, click and drag the dragger to a new value or highlight the existing value and type in a new value from 0 to 1. The Legend section controls the display of the legend. To display the legend, check the box next to Show. The Legend Property section will be discussed in a future video. This concludes the video training for isosurface creation and properties in Voxler. If you have any additional questions, please contact Golden Software.